This is my Rambler. It's a 1958 AMC Rambler Super. I think the Super is what you call the type of trim that it has and the type of features that it has on the inside of the car. You know, like clock and dashboard, etc. Things like that. You know, it's a pretty rare car. You know, like a lot of the cars that are available to buy parts from suppliers, etc. I mean, a lot of those cars are the Gremlin or the Javelin or something like that, but I don't often see the Rambler in the list, you know? So, I don't know if you can see very well, but I'm sure you can. The door panels are all off on the inside of the car. The interior is looking pretty old. You know, there's some rust spots up there in the headliner, which is a concern. Some of these things work well, like the heat vent, the heat toggle. It works very well, but the vent one is very stiff. There's no battery in the car for me to test out the electronics yet, but as you can see, there's these gauges: volts, oil, water. There's the fuel. So I guess that all those gauges inside the dash here aren't working. They're not connected. You know, but I'd like to hook up a battery into it someday and see what works and what's not. You know, see what's shaking. Yeah, the cigarette lighter's inside, but I think that other one right there, I think I'm gonna need to get another one. Turn the seats upside down so that I could dry it out a little, or at least try to. I mean, there's a little bit of water that's right there. I don't know scientifically how that happens, but I don't really suppose it's coming from here. I don't know, it feels a little bit damp. But yeah. Maybe it's coming off this metal. I don't know. It's a mystery. There's a lot of things I don't know about the scenarios with cars and restoration facts and things like that, and how things work. But I put these things in here to absorb the moisture in the air, which is nice. The doors work, the windows work, all that nice stuff. So that's good. But the door, how it locks is you push it back and then it locks, right? Because there's no lock like there is over here on the back of the car, back seat of the car. So how you lock it is you push it backwards. But I think I need to re-grease the mechanism so that it works a little bit better. But anyhow, that's the car. I'll open up the hood here for you, just so you can. Jeez, that's heavy. That's a heavy one. So there's no engine in the compartment. It's just bare. This is where the battery goes. I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not really sure if this thing here, which is probably connected to steering, I'm not really sure if there should be another one right over here in this other spot, which connects over to this, whatever that is. You know, I'm not really sure if that would be called the control arm or not. I don't really know why there would be a wood spacing thing here used between the engine, the transmission and the rest of the engine compartment. I'm not really sure. I posted some stuff on the AMC forum talking to the guys about what I would need to do to sort of set up the electrical system before I get the engine put in, and just kind of see what's shaking and what's not shaking. But they basically told me a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't know what it means. You know, like I have no idea what it all means, what they said. I've worked on cars once or twice, you know, just changing my oil in my old car, things like that, but nothing serious like there's the horns and stuff. Nothing serious like putting in an engine, which I'm going to have to do after it gets back from the shop. and I don't really know if I'm going to be able to use that old engine that the car came with, which was in the trunk for a while, because it was in there for about 2 weeks, because the guy who was working on it, he had it on an engine stand, and then when he sold it to me, he gave me everything with the car, and so he just put what was in his possession into the back seat, and I got 2 totes of engine parts, the various pumps and things like that, the door panels, the flywheel for the engine and all that stuff, the starter, the solenoid, I guess, the coil, the generator, all the pieces are there according to my dad, who's done more work on cars than me. Apparently this radiator got like fixed by the owner. He fixed it up, so it's repaired, he says. So this is one of the first things that me and my dad put on the car when we started working on it. My dad's pretty old. He's pretty tired these days. He's recovering from cancer, so he might not be. I guess he's go to the headlights or the blinkers. It's all very interesting. I can't wait to really get my fingers involved in the work and stuff, but it's kind of, you need tools, you need know-how, you need to know how to start. I don't know how to start this job, so it's gonna be a process that I want to do right, and I like to have this nice old car as a daily driver. I think that'd be really great, because I don't think a lot of people see these cars around. I don't really think a lot of people see these kinds of cars around. First time I ever seen a car that looks like this. I bought this car for $3,000. Yeah, it got shipped down here to Victoria from Duncan. And yeah, it's been in my backyard for about 3 weeks. This is the building I live in. It's an old apartment building. These are the garages that are here that the landlord has filled his stuff, but he's not going to let me put the car inside one of the spaces, because he says there's too much stuff in there, like old fridges and stoves and stuff. So I guess I'm going to have to try and do the work out here, I guess. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if I could do the work out here. So I think I'm gonna try and do the work out here, and it's better to ask forgiveness than permission sometimes. Yeah. So we'll see what the shop says about what the verdict is on their checks. They're gonna check and see they're gonna check and see if the cylinder heads are cracked, and then we can start the rebuild of the engine from there. Yeah. 1958 AMC Rambler. I own this car, but sometimes I think this is my car, and I'm beeped. Okay, I'll put some more video updates from time to time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.